I want you to do something right now. Imagine that you are wearing a crown of light, a giant, beautiful, sparkling, glowing, shimmering, gorgeous crown of light that's all going straight up from your head like the most regal crown you've ever seen. Now, think about the idea of wearing this crown at all times, at home, on screens, when you go out into the world. Imagine how you'll feel knowing that you are crowned by this powerful, divine light that enables you to step forward fearlessly and fiercely and make a positive, powerful impact on the world. Welcome to Boss Up Goddess. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and I go live every night to help you live bigger, better, and bolder. Today, I want to tell you 4 ways to wear your crown of light and make it glow and sparkle as brightly as possible. This is inspired by an Instagram post that I did today. It was super fun. I was just going through my pictures and I saw this picture of myself, and I was going out for this really fancy event and my hair was up and I took a picture and the sun made this wild glow over my head. And I made a post, wear your crown of light before you leave the house today. And I learned how to conceptualize this power from my meditation teacher, Lori Lipton, years ago. She told me, and I was in a class, she said, remember to wear your crown of light when you step out and go anywhere, especially to important meetings or gatherings. So, before I share the 4 ways to make sure that your crown of light is glowing as brightly as possible and sparkling as brilliantly as it can, I want to share a couple stories about how I've become conscious of this crown of light and how it's enabled me to really be successful in life. So, one time, many years ago, when I was ghostwriting books for people, I had a big meeting with this very prominent business person who invited me to their office complex that they owned to write a book and talk about the possibilities of it. So I drove there. I was really excited. And just before I opened the door to go inside, I could hear my teacher say, remember to wear your crown of light. So before I even opened the door, I stood there on the sidewalk in front of this big building, this business empire that this person had built. And I became aware of a crown of light. And what that did was instill in me this wonderful sense of confidence, of power, of my divine mission to use my writing skills to help others showcase their amazing, inspiring stories. So I just stood there outside this office building, imagining this beautiful crown of light on my head, glowing and like illuminating energy around me that others would see and become mesmerized by in a way that was positive and allow them to know that I'm the person to do this book. So, guess what? I became aware of this crown of light. I stepped in the building, I went in the meeting, and I did the book. They hired me. It was an amazing experience. I was paid very well, and it was an amazing opportunity for me, again, to uh, continue my mission to share my gift as a writer, to showcase an amazing story that can touch lives of people everywhere, to inspire them how to go from rags to riches, how to build a business, how to really be a philanthropist. So, amazing example. Other times, if I've been in a situation of adversity where someone is criticizing me or even verbally abusing me, I don't have to say anything to them, but I, in my mind, know that I am wearing a crown of light as a divine being. And I have that divine protection around me because of this crown of light. And so I just feel safe. I feel calm and I feel like whatever they're saying or however they're looking at me, just there's like this bubble of protection around me that their words or their attitude or their anger or whatever like rolls off like when have a freshly waxed car and it rains and the water just rolls off. That's how it is. So your crown of light can serve as a protective shield that does not allow any negativity to penetrate your energy field. Now, the way you wear your crown of light and make it glow as brightly as possible to maximize its power in your life, whether it's in business, personal, whatever area, it works in every way. So, the four ways that you wear this crown and make sure it glows as brightly as possible is number one, know that you were born with it. Every person has a crown of light. Every person has a crown of light. It's this power, it's this energy, it's this majestic glory of just being. Unfortunately, human beings have a way of dimming that light in each other. If you watch a dog walk down the street, dogs are happy. Dogs are wagging their tails, their eyes are sparkly, they just look happy, they want to play. Humans sometimes lose that fun, that sparkle, that joy, sadly. So that's why when we boss up goddess, we boss up to ourselves and we boss up to the world and we seize that goddess energy, which is power in mind, body, and spirit to be our best for ourselves and the world. When we do that, we become aware of this energy, this power in our being, just for being here. We deserve to have the best of everything. We deserve respect. We deserve joy. We deserve power, pleasure, prosperity, all good things. And so know that you were born with this divine right to know your power and use your power for the greatest good for yourself and others. So, this crown of light comes with that awareness that you're here for a powerful purpose. And when you sort of concentrate on the presence of this crown and like I instead of walking into that building, nervous or whatever, I stopped and I became aware and I concentrated on this crown of light and what it meant and how I would project confidence and positivity to every person I encountered in the meeting so that I would have a positive outcome. When you become aware and you know that you're born with this crown of light, and the more you concentrate, focus, cultivate, and make it sparkle, the more powerful you will feel and the more successful you will be in your personal and professional relationships. So that's number one. Know that you were born with this crown of light, no matter what's happened to you in your life, no matter how dim or gone you feel that crown might be right now. Know that you were born with this crown of light, and all you have to do is start envisioning it and acting accordingly. Queen, goddess, royalty, human being deserving of respect, prosperity, and all good things. So, number one is just an awareness. Know that you have that crown of light. You got to dust it off, shine it up, polish it, whatever you need to do. It's time to do that. It's time to do that because it will change your life when you become aware of this power. And that leads into my second point on how to wear your crown of light and make it glow as brightly as possible. So, number two is understand energy. We are all energy. Everything is energy. And I'm not going to get into quantum physics right now. You can read all about that. And Dr. Joe Dispenza is amazing if you want to study the scientific facts behind these theories or this It's not theories, it's real. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches the quantum physics behind all of the metaphysical magic that you can have in your life. So I highly recommend that you study his work as well. But for now, let me just say that the second way to wear your crown of light and to make it glow as brightly as possible is to understand energy. We have energy centers in our bodies. We have sort of these organs of light, just like our heart beats our blood and our stomachs help digest our food. We have organs of light called chakras. And each of these chakras has a certain characteristic. And there are 7 main chakras that extend from the tailbone to the top of the head. And guess what the one at the top of the head is called? The crown chakra. And it connects us to the divine, to the spirit realm. And so the more you cleanse and clear the energy around these areas, the more powerful and clear the connection becomes for you to be one with source, creator, and get these amazing downloads of information that provide divine guidance to you all day, every day. So that's why I lead a guided meditation for people around across America every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You're welcome to join. Cleansing and clearing chakras, just like we take a shower every day to get our bodies clean. Well, I clear my chakras every day to do a spiritual energy cleanse. It's like a shower of light that clears away the dust, the shadows, the smudges that can make imprints on our energy centers from traumas, negativity, stress, and even things that happened in a past life. So, when you understand the energy in our body and how powerfully it influences our daily experience in mind, body, and spirit, how we think, how we act, how we live, the healthiness of our body, and the opportunities, experiences, and people that we attract or push away because of our energy field, then you will want to tend to your energy field, your organs of light, your chakras, just as meticulously as you brush your teeth each day or take a shower. So the crown chakra is lavender, and you can imagine it like a lavender lotus flower with 1,000 petals opening up to enable you to connect to the divine like a satellite dish almost. And then you can receive that divine energy, that guidance, that wisdom, that comfort. And so it's amazing when you begin this practice, just like when you start going to the gym, you get stronger and stronger every day. Well, when you start doing a spiritual practice on a daily basis, which includes clearing the chakras, clearing the energy, the smudges, the shadows from the crown, it glows. It's clear. It enables you to be on the highest vibrational frequency that enables you to connect to the divine realm, which enables you to feel comfort, peace, and hear, feel, know guidance. Guidance on when to make that phone call, when to schedule that meeting. For me, as a writer, it opens a portal of supernatural creativity where I just get these downloads as I'm writing it. I don't know what it's like it's coming through me. It's so magical. You have to feel it to believe it. You have to experience it to believe it. It's really, really amazing. I highly recommend it. And plus, it brings this comfort. If you saw my show earlier last week, I did a show about how I had a horrific migraine headache, and I prayed using this divine connection. And the meditation provided me with guidance on what to do to use natural remedies to make the pain stop. I'm telling you, this is a life-changing experience when you learn how to harness the power of the divine and use it for your wellness and your mission in life. Magic, magic. So, this is why I am so committed to teaching here on Boss Up Goddess all the things that I learn and do in a day that can help you empower yourself in mind, body, and spirit. And wearing your crown of light is one of those. So, understanding energy, understanding that when you clear your energy on a daily basis through a spiritual practice, you can intensify, clarify the connection that you have to the spirit realm through your crown chakra, your literal crown of light. So it's really, really amazing. You can come to my meditation on Wednesday evenings if you'd like to experience a chakra clearing. I guide you through it so you don't have to read anything or watch it. You just lay back, close your eyes, and listen. It's awesome. So that is a wonderful experience. And let me just tell you, when I first learned how to do that from Lori Lipton, my teacher from Sacred Balance Healing Academy in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, I started having these psychic experiences. Like I'd be in meditation after clearing my chakras, and I would hear, your client is going to call and ask for a meeting on Tuesday at 2, and they're going to give you a check. And then I'd come out of meditation, the phone would ring. It would be the client's secretary, and they'd be like, can you come Tuesday afternoon at 2? That kind of thing happened and still happens all the time. It's amazing. And so, if you want to tap into that kind of energy and power, knowing, that kind of knowing, then wear your crown of light. So the first one is to know that you're born with it. The second one is to understand energy and to work to have positive energy in your being, your light body. There's other things you can do every day, but I'll just get to the next one. Just number 3 is eat sunshine. Eat as much sunshine as you possibly can because foods have a vibrational frequency. And the higher your vibrational frequency in your body and your mind, the greater ability you have to connect to this divine power. So, if you eat junk food, it has a very low vibrational frequency. A lot of meats and dairy products and processed foods also have very low vibrational frequencies. So, they literally lower your ability to connect, your psychic power, your intuition. Your intuition is that divine voice within, and that's how spirit, source, creator speaks to us. If you don't have any spiritual beliefs, you do know that we are born with intuition. And so it's real easy to ignore the inner voice, the intuition, because a lot of times it tells us something we don't want to do. And we'd rather succumb to the temptation of the physical realm and indulge in the food or the sex or whatever it is, instead of listening to what our divine voice within is telling us is best for us. So, this energy that flows through us from a divine source speaks to us through our intuition. And the more you meditate and the more you clear your energy and wear that crown of light, the more you're going to be in tune with your divine voice within, hear that guidance, and do things that are in your best interest every day. So, when I say the number 3 way to wear your crown of light and make it glow as brightly as possible is to eat as much sunshine as possible, that means eating Mother Nature's diet. That means eating a plant based diet. That means eating foods that grew in the sunshine, absorb the sunshine, and then when you eat them, you are literally eating sunshine. You can drink your sunshine like I do every day with my green goddess smoothies. See, I have it in a champagne glass because it's a very celebratory experience. I am nourishing my body as the temple that it is. This keeps me healthy. I just had my checkup and all my numbers are awesome. My blood sugar, my cholesterol, all those things that they measure when you have a checkup. All my numbers are awesome in part because of my super healthy lifestyle. And this is literally a glass of sunshine, okay? A glass of sunshine. I make videos about how to make a green goddess smoothie, but obviously, it's all green. It's got spinach, avocado, jalapeno, garlic, and this one has parsley in it. And so it's so good. Yummy. Oh my gosh, you literally get a buzz from drinking these things. I drink them in the morning and the afternoon. And so when I say drink and eat sunshine, I mean foods and beverages that have absorbed sunshine, and in their pure form, you consume them and you are therefore consuming the sunshine. Now, you can go online and look at the vibrational frequencies of food, and you'll see that plants and whole organic plants, unprocessed, have the highest vibrational frequency of all foods. So when you consume them, they raise your frequency, and that makes your crown of light, your energy field, glow all the more brighter. And it also helps to, excuse me, I swallowed wrong. Whoa. It also helps to amplify your intuition so you can hear that divine voice within guiding you loud and clear. Now, if you read my book, God's Answer is No, Lessons from a Spiritual Life, I tell you how to make a green goddess smoothie. I teach you how to clear your chakras, how to meditate, how to do all this stuff. But essentially, right now, I'm talking about how to wear your crown of light and make it glow as brightly as possible. I love this idea. It's so awesome because once you become aware, you are just a boss. Nobody can mess with you. It's awesome. So there's number 3, eat sunshine, okay? Number 4 is don't let anyone dim your light. There are people who will try to snatch off your crown. They might not even mean it, but it's just their energy is not as high vibe as yours. And their negativity, their behaviors, their things that trigger inside you. Um, Straight up insults, straight up abuse, straight up manipulation, deception, and all those kinds of things that people encounter in the world. Those kinds of things can try to dim your light. So it gets back to that word of awareness, of being aware of how you feel around people, around certain people. If you have a friend who's super gossipy, gossipy is very low vibe, and therefore it's best to don't answer the phone or just say, you know what, let's talk about something. I want to hear some happy headlines. um, so just don't indulge in that negativity. And there's other things that can dim your light, like music with like violent lyrics or misogynistic lyrics or really negative words in the songs that get in your head and stay there. That's affecting your vibrational frequency. Reading too much news or watching too much news can also bring you down. Anything that's negative that makes you feel stressed, anxious, worried, sometimes even scrolling social media can dim your light when you get um, comparisonitis. When you're comparing yourself to all these airbrushed people online whose lives look so curatedly beautiful, and it's not necessarily reality, but it creates FOMO, fear of missing out, or just feeling less than, or compare. When you compare, you despair. So just avoid whatever it is that makes you feel like your crown of light is being dimmed. You can avoid people who make you feel that way, or as I said at the beginning, learn how to blast so much boss goddess energy into your crown of light that you're not even hearing them, you're not even seeing them, you don't even care. Like they can't touch you. Their insults, their energy is rolling off like droplets of rain on a freshly waxed car. I've used that technique in really bad situations where someone was just being so vicious toward me verbally, and I felt nothing. Rolled off. Bye. I was like, "What's for dinner?" to the people I was with. "Let's go." So it really, really works, and it really is about using your goddess energy of mind, body, and spirit to fortify that force field of energy around you. It's really remarkable when you envision this sort of Teflon bubble around yourself, and the more you cultivate this commitment to not allow anybody to penetrate that energy because you value your well-being above all. You value yourself above all. Now, it's not selfish. It's about being your best so you can be your best for others, especially if you're a mom. Because as moms want to put the kids first, and that's, of course, that's the job of the mom. It's very important. But you also have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself and be your strongest person to be the best mother possible. So don't let anyone dim your light. Again, that's rooted in awareness of who dims your light. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's the people closest to us who we love the most and who are supposed to love us that can dim our light. It can be a family member. It can be that friend, that good friend who has underhanded insults, um, or straight up insults. It can be any kind of form, but just don't let anyone dim your light. People can say and do whatever they want, but this, wearing your crown of light and making it glow as brightly as possible, is an inside job. You can't control other people. You can control how you react or don't react, and you can control how you shield your energy and not allow stuff to penetrate your force field. We have the crown of light, we have our chakras, these energy centers in our bodies, but there's also a bubble of energy around every person. We all have this energy field of our own, and it expands many feet out from our physical bodies. So we have this energetic force field. That's why when you encounter certain people, you can feel their energy. They might be a complete stranger in the grocery store and you just suddenly feel super creeped out because their energy is really bad. And you can also feel that on the other end of the love spectrum when you encounter someone and their energy is so beautiful and so pure, you feel peaceful, you feel happy, you feel mesmerized and drawn to that person like, I want to stay around you like a moth to a flame. So the cool thing is this helps us navigate the world with better discernment about who and where and what to be around or not. So wear your crown of light, make it sparkle, make it glow, make it grow. Do these 4 things every day. Know that you're born with that crown of light. Understand the energy in your body and how you can make it brighter, stronger, hotter, more fierce. Eat sunshine. And don't let anybody dim your light. All of these are how you can wear that crown of light and make it sparkle, illuminate the world. I was on an interview on the other day with my mother and sister and Deanna Shoss of Intercultural Spark. And she asked us at the end of this amazing interview, which you can see at Intercultural Spark here on YouTube. I can put the link down in the box. She said, "What's that spark inside of you that keeps you going?" And I said my parents' courage to defy the conventions of race and religion in the 1960s, to get together when interracial marriage was illegal in 16 states, and defy the Catholic Church because my father had left the church. He was a priest and he decided to marry because he wanted a family. He left the church. My mother, Italian and Black, huge scandal. The bishop told them they were going to hell, but they were in love and they didn't care what anybody thought. And so I told Deanna during the interview that the spark of my parents' courage, inspired by love, lit the spark in me. And my mission is to ignite my spark even brighter, make it glow, make it illuminate, and ignite the light in others. And so that's my mission here on Boss Up Goddess. My mission is to ignite the light in you. And tonight it's all about helping you know and wear proudly, flauntingly, like a goddess, that you are wearing that crown of light. So I hope that when you practice this awareness of your crown of light, you will walk through the world and see other women, girls, teens, and people. It's not just for women. Men have a crown of light too, but this show is called Boss Up Goddess. So help them ignite their light. Help them know that they're wearing a crown of light and that they can walk proudly, proudly and powerfully through the world as well. So now that you're wearing your crown of light, I'm super excited to know that you are going to boss up, goddess, and be the goddess in mind, body, and spirit, empowering yourself so that you can be a positive, powerful influence on people everywhere. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and if you're finding value in this program, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit that little red subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, please do drop me a comment and like this video if you are enjoying the program. Meanwhile, I want you to remember, boss up, goddess. You have the power. I'll see you next time.